Merry Christmas, kiddo.
My own utility belt!
Hey, I'm your host, Stephanie Williams, and I'm here to tell you all about the Prime Video original movie, Merry Little Batman, and introduce you to some of the characters to get you ready for this fun seasonal movie. The center of this animated family action comedy is young Damian Wayne, aka Batman's son, and all he wants for the holidays is to prove to his dad, and more importantly to himself, that he is ready to step into the Batman legacy. Damian gets his wish after his dad, Bruce Wayne, is forced out of retirement to take care of a situation far from Gotham City. While the big bad is away, the little bat will play, and the holiday-hating supervillains led by the Joker will get a lesson in the bat not falling too far from the Batcave. There would be no Damian Wayne if there were no Bruce Wayne. Before Bruce decided to dedicate his life to being the best dad ever, he was the Dark Knight of Gotham City, a vigilante who became one of the founding members of the Justice League. Bruce is a wealthy, philanthropic socialite who tragically lost his parents at a very young age. He grew up to dedicate his life to helping Gotham City in any way he could, hoping to prevent another young child from experiencing what he did. Some ways included charity, while others required a high-tech suit with complementary vehicles and gadgets to face the supervillains who plagued the city. In Merry Little Batman, another side of Bruce is shown, one that is just as dedicated and overprepared, Bruce the dad. He is just as thoughtful and pragmatic as Batman, but as a dad, he also shares his love openly for the best thing that could have ever happened to him, his son Damian. Damian Wayne is his father's child through and through. In the comics, Damian is a self-assertive, headstrong, and sometimes a little arrogant. But how can you blame him? He's the offspring of Bruce Wayne, Batman, and Talia al Ghul, the daughter of the infamous Ra's al Ghul. Along with his complex background, Damian is a master of martial arts and an expert strategist. At times, it's hard to remember that Damian is still a child, even if he is the child of dual legacies. Merry Little Batman doesn't change much about who Damian is at his core. Instead, his qualities are amplified, resulting in an active and curious child who can't help but be a formidable little Batman who also loves and admires his dad. Alfred Pennyworth is the beloved, iconic, unwavering pillar of support for the Dark Knight Batman. Alfred isn't merely a butler, he is a multifaceted and indispensable member of the Wayne family. For a time, Alfred was all the family Bruce Wayne had, and therefore that made Alfred Bruce's most trusted confidant. Before Alfred took on the domestic duties as butler, he was a British intelligence operative, adding layers to his character and making him a resource and skilled ally in the Batman's crime-fighting endeavors. Or in the case of Merry Little Batman, Alfred is also the best babysitter Bruce could ever ask for when it comes to watching Damian Wayne while he's away. The Joker is one of Batman's most well-known and perplexing enemies, a prankster with a twisted sense of humor and an agent of chaos. The Clown Prince of Crime is the embodiment of everything Batman fights against and everything he fears. As long as there is a Batman bringing justice to Gotham City, there will be a Joker to bring nightmares. In Merry Little Batman, the Joker's disruptive behavior is on full display as he and other members of Batman's Rogues Gallery come together to ruin the holidays for Gotham City. Poison Ivy, whose actual name is Dr. Pamela Isley, is another complex character in the greater pantheon of DC. She's a blend of unique beauty, botanical prowess, and an environmental extremist with a doctorate. Poison Ivy is deeply connected with plant life, as any botanist worth her soil should be. A past incident allowed her to develop a toxic touch and a symbiotic relationship with plants. At times, Poison Ivy can be a downright villain, but other times, she's more of an anti-hero advocating for the planet's well-being in her own radical way. In Merry Little Batman, Poison Ivy is part of the Joker's holiday-hating crew. Bane is a formidable and physically imposing character. He is known as one of Batman's most notorious adversaries. Bane gains his imposing stature through an experimental drug called Venom, which enhances his body to give him superhuman strength and endurance. Even though Bane at first glance seems to be all brawn and no brain, he is extremely cunning. He is often portrayed as a tactical genius capable of outsmarting opponents physically and mentally, making him a memorable villain. In the story of Merry Little Batman, Bane is just as physically imposing as ever, but his ruthlessness is scaled down a touch to make room for the holiday hating. The Penguin, also known as Oswald Cobblepot, is one of the longest standing members of Batman's Rogues Gallery. He is known first and foremost for his distinctive physical appearance, which resembles a penguin wearing formal attire, a top hat, and a monocle. The Penguin compensates for what he lacks in physical prowess with an unparalleled and cunning mind. He is resourceful and very good at convincing others to do his bidding. In Merry Little Batman, the Penguin rounds out the Joker's holiday-hating crew with his own special brand of seasonal disruption. And that does it for this episode of Meet the Characters. Be sure to watch Merry Little Batman, which begins streaming on December 8th, only on Prime Video.
Merry Christmas, Gotham City. In breaking news, Gotham is officially crime-free as Batman continues to clean it up.
Dad, I'm ready to be a superhero like you. Woohoo!
Merry Christmas, kiddo.
My own utility belt!
Which should only be used in case of a bat emergency.
Oh, come on, Dad. I'm not a baby.
Hey, I never said you were a baby.
Emergency! Call for help! My precious little baby is in danger!
It's the Justice League. Sorry, Damian. I gotta go.
Shall I assume we did not see the Bat Razor?
I like it. Totally ups my intimidation game.
You have donut crumbs in your intimidation game, sir.
I promise I'll be back before Christmas. Oh, man. I'm the worst dad ever.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
Joker!
Oh, how I want to make this a very special Christmas Eve.
And what better way to do it than by stealing Christmas?
I have to show Dad I can handle myself. Whoa! It's a bit saggy. Well, that one just leaves nothing to the imagination. Dad made me a bat suit? Awesome. Wait until they get a load of me.
You don't have what it takes to be a superhero.
I can do this! I'm saving Christmas!
All right, which one of you gave a little kid explosives?
Allow me to break the ice, little Batman.
What do you say? Need a wingman?
More like a sidekick. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.